Alligator Alcatraz is franchising the detention center that makes Dems freak out, cause migrants are dropping deuces next to toothbrushes. DHS Chief Kristi Noem is in talks with 5 more states to build copycat facilities.
We're looking at other locations as well. We've had several other states that are actually using Alligator Alcatraz as a model for how they can partner with us. I'm having ongoing conversations with 5 other governors about facilities that they may have.
But Trump's not giving up on the OG. He sent AG Pam Bondi and Secretary Doug Burgum to do a home inspection on the original Alcatraz in San Francisco. As for the Dems, they're back to crying crocodile tears about locking up illegals.
This is not only stupid, with stiff competition, one of the stupidest initiative put forth by this administration.
It's an internment camp, a place full of people who look like me, Latinos, Haitian men, subjugated to inhumane conditions under the guise of immigration enforcement.
Whatever. Kellyanne, isn't the whole effectiveness of this, is even if it didn't happen, just the idea is an incentive. So if you're in another country and you're thinking about, illegally coming here, you look at this and you go, maybe not. I mean, that's part of the reason why the numbers are down.
They are layering the disincentives, Greg. If you hear for the second or third month in a row there are zero border crossings, to the point where Trump said yesterday he didn't even believe the own number. He said, how is it zero? You're saying, am I going to be the one who actually slips through? Probably not. Oh, and if I am, look what happens. I go there temporarily. Or they may be hearing something the Democrats won't tell you, 150,000 plus square feet, 24/7 air conditioning, 24/7 health facility, 24/7 pharmacy, 3 hot squares, all the things the Democrats won't tell you. But this is meant to be temporary until you can move people where they belong, which is not in the interior of this country. I didn't hear the same people complaining when 300,000 minors, 300,000 children went missing under Biden, in addition to all the other numbers we know, like the 10 million who came here. And then if you parked yourself here in New York, you got free stuff, clothing with tags on it, and cell phones, and digital benefits, and cash, and seats in a New York City classroom, and hotel rooms at the Roosevelt for weeks and months on end. They didn't complain when thousands were crammed under the bridge, which, by the way, now looks like a bridge again. So it is meant to be a deterrent more than punishment, and is meant to be a holding place until we can put you where you belong. But I want the Democrats to stop lying, and I want them to stop lying about something else. They were for all this stuff. Debbie Wasserman Schultz herself, who started all this nonsense about the toilet and the sink being in the same place, just like it is in all of my bathrooms. I don't know about yours.
I have them separate.
Do you have a door?
I thought you might. Once you have children, there really is no door. Everybody just has through. But
we finally agree. No privacy.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Jessica, that's silly. Debbie Wasserman Schultz, as head of the DNC, head of the Democratic Party, bragged to America that Barack Obama had the most Border Patrol people, had the most deportations. Now they're in the entire different direction. And it's because of their 4 years in office that people woke up in this country and elevated border security and illegal immigration to the #2 issue in all 7 swing states and nationwide last year, all of which President Trump won because of that.
So, Jessica, serious question, and I want you to think about it, contemplate it, because I'm earnestly curious about what I call incentive blindness. If there's something about, I think, Democrats who do not understand incentivize that. If you open the border and then you offer free stuff and then you offer one-stop asylum shopping, you would get an illegal catastrophe. But there's some kind of incentive blindness to Democrats. Can you change that for us?
For everybody, no. But I have never been incentive blind. And I didn't deny that there was a crisis. I also didn't deny that things got better in the last year of the Biden administration. And there were rules on the books that he implemented, that Trump has continued with, that have led to these 0 border crossings, which is a net positive for the country. And yes, if I was thinking about crossing illegally and I saw Alligator Alcatraz, I would run home as fast as humanly possible.
There you go.
That does not mean that it is acceptable to be running a facility that dozens of lawmakers, by the way, have reported is not 24 hours a day, air-conditioned, that has 34 people per cage, that has a mosquito problem.
Oh, not mosquitoes. That's just like my lake
And
house.
the most important thing, and the reason that this issue has swung against Donald Trump, the fact that the people who are in this facility haven't been convicted of anything. The Miami Herald, I don't know, the more you laugh, the crueler you seem, or the more people know that you're cruel. By the way, it's not just that you seem that way.
So if someone was
an
charged
innocent
with
person,
rape and they're in Alligator Alcatraz, you're worried about mosquitoes?
a third of the people in there have been convicted of something. That leaves 2/3 that have not.
That
Why
have charges
are you
or have orders for removal.
Read
Jessica,
the Miami
if you
Herald.
have an order of removal
There.
for a judge, you keep asking about due
Jesse,
process. Well, if a judge says this guy's got to go, they pick him up,
That's
they
not-
put him in Alligator Alcatraz,
You
and
know
3 weeks later
very
he's on a
well
flight home.
That there are innocent people and sometimes even American citizens that are being picked up by ICE. There was a 25-year-old
Name
veteran.
one American in Alligator Alcatraz besides the warden.
There was someone, Max Frost, the congressman from the Orlando area, who reported that someone did yell, "I am an American citizen."
Well, do you trust
Must be
Max
true.
Frost?
Or the guy,
more
or the
than
guy
I
who
trust.
yelled it.
He heard somebody yell. Okay,
Yeah,
print
okay,
it, New York
Jessica.
Why
Times.
do you trust Christy Nome, who loves to stand in front of people in CCOT?
At least she does her job.
I'm gonna just take over for a second.
She's
I have a
in
new thing we're gonna
Harry
do on the show, Jessica. It's
What?
called "What is the Democrats' Idea?" And every time we
No
talk about this, I will ask,
makeshift
what is the
prisons.
Democrat idea? Okay, so you're asking Donald Trump to be a travel agent. You want him to arrest bad hombres and then go to their homes with Lincoln Town cars and then take them to the airport?
They can go in a
Where
bus.
should they hold them, Jessica? You can't just take them to the airport for
You
wherever
You
should
you
can't
want
send
them.
you can't send them to Martha's Vineyard.
You,
You
obviously,
should
the
not-
last time that happened, you guys sent them to a military facility, lickety split.
The American public is clear with this.
Jessica,
You should not
you
be
cannot.
arresting
I'm talking to
people who
you.
have not-
I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to the American
And-
public. I'm talking to you.
Well,
My
you are.
question
4
is,
million of them are watching.
what do you do when you arrest a bad hombre before he goes
What?
home? You can't drop him off at the
Fine.
Ramada Inn and have an honor system.
I'm not paying for it.
Yeah, Jessica, these are temporary
Bad-
facilities that have
That
air conditioning.
Stephen Miller wanted
Most
to
of
move
the
to every
country
city.
doesn't have air conditioning.
That's not true.
A lot of people don't.
A lot of people in the city don't.
I
in
grew up
public
without
housing.
air conditioning.
Yeah, and much
it's-
like
Amen.
Fox and Friends, they have 3 hot squares. Hey, Sandra.
Selective outrage
Yes.
is all I hear, because Kellyanne just talked about the bridge under the Biden administration with the thousands of Haitian migrants piled under that bridge in inhumane conditions. And where was the outrage by Democrats then? And where was the polite treatment of them then, Jessica?
Yeah, in your face.
Why would you use our mistakes to justify more mistakes?
Because all you do
I'm
is
just
you never
asking
give an
why
idea.
there was no
Yes.
outrage then.
You don't have
that's all.
any ideas, Jessica. You just
just do
criticize
process.
what
2/3
Trump's doing to fix the problems you
How
created.
about this? 2/3 of the people that are locked up have not been convicted of anything. Let them out and let them go
They've
back
been
to their lives.
charged, Jessica.
No,
What
they
about in their
haven't.
country,
Yes, they
too?
have.
Do you have the
Facility.
data on their country? All right, we got to move on.
Bye.
Ahead, Barack Obama opens up about men.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.